Today we're going to continue with dividing fractions. So if you could please open your notebooks. Again, it's 5.5, dividing fractions, and then page 31. So specifically, when it comes to dividing fractions, today we will be working with mixed numbers. So let's first review our steps. So we have keep, flip, multiply. And again, the criteria for this is that all fractions must be in the A over B form, which basically means if you have any mixed numbers, they need to become in proper fractions, and if you have any whole numbers, you need to make them in the fraction form. Okay, so let's go through just a couple quick examples. This video today is going to be really short. You're welcome. So let's start with 3 1/4 divided by 1/2. So I cannot do my keep, flip, multiply because one of my numbers is not in the A over B form. So I'm going to convert this to an improper fraction. And as we do that, remember that we multiply and then we add. So 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So that becomes 13/4 divided by 1/2. So now that I have both fractions in the A over B form, now I can keep, flip, multiply. So I get 13/4 times 2 over 1. So again, I flip my second one. I keep my first one the same. This gives me 26/4. I can divide both of those by 2 to reduce them, which gives me 13/2. 2 goes into 13 6 times. And then there's 1 left over, so I get 6 1/2. So again, convert everything to a improper fraction, keep, flip, multiply, and then obviously you need to reduce and do all those things. Depending on the way that the problem's set up, if you're asked for an improper fraction, this would be your correct answer. If you're asked for a mixed number, this would be your correct answer. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do 2/3 divided by 1 5/6. So this is not an improper it's not an improper fraction. So I'm going to multiply and I'm going to add. So my first one's just fine. 2/3 divided by 6 times 1 is 6 plus 5 is 11. So that becomes 11/6. Now I wouldn't recommend with these I wouldn't recommend not rewriting it because in your head you might think like, oh, okay, I got 11/6, and so you just write 11/6 and you multiply across and now you have the wrong answer. So I would recommend rewriting it, doing 2/3 divided by 11/6 and then doing your flipping and multiplying, just so in your head you can kind of keep track of things a little bit better and you don't make little mistakes like forgetting to flip. So now we can keep, we can flip, and we can multiply. So here I get 12/33. So both of these numbers are divisible by 3, so I can reduce this fraction. And I get 4/11 as my final answer. Okay, let's do one last example. Let's do 2 2/3 divided by 1 4/5. So again, I need to convert both of these to improper fractions. So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8/3 divided by 1 times 5 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So divided by 9/5. So now I can keep, flip, multiply. When I do that, I get 40/27. So these two numbers share no common factors. So depending on what kind of answer you're asked for, this could be the correct answer. But if you're asked for a mixed number, 27 goes into 40 once, and then you're left with 13 left over. And this cannot be reduced anymore, and so that is going to be your final answer.